Hello everyone, welcome to day 6 of 30 days of code. Let's look at the problem today. So here we have a problem of check strict superset. So let's see the problem today. You are given a set A and n other sets. Okay, we'll be given set A and n other sets. Set A is here, then n other sets. So n is 2 and 2 sets are given to us. Okay, then your job is to find whether set A is a strict superset of n sets. For the n other sets, we need to check whether A is a strict superset or not. Print true if A is a strict superset of each of the n sets, otherwise print false. So we need to check for each sets and check whether it's a superset. Then the criteria to be a strict superset. Its strict superset has at least one element that does not exist in its subset. At least one element that does not exist in its subset. So one extra element should be there. So let's look at the example. Set 1, 3, 4 is a strict superset of set 1, 3. So 1, 3 is present over here. Here is an extra element too. So it's a strict superset. Let's see the next example. Set 1, 3, 4 is not a strict superset of set 1, 3, 4. It's both the elements are same, so no extra element is present in the superset over here, so it's never gonna be a strict superset. Next example, 1, 3, 4 is not a strict superset of 1, 3, 5. Here all the elements in this set is not present over here, so it's not gonna be a strict superset too. Let's see the input format. First line contains space separated elements of A, so it's gonna be A, and second line integers the number of other sets. Then finally the next n line contains space separated elements of other sets, so here n equal to 2 and 2 other sets. So we need to check whether for this set whether A is a strict superset or not, and for this set too A is a strict superset or not. And if both the sets, if A is a strict superset, we need to print true, otherwise false. So here A is a strict superset of 1, 3, 4, 5. For this one A is a strict superset. For this one A is not a strict superset, so it's gonna be a false. So let's do it. Let's start doing it. So A equal to set of map of int input not split. Then we need to take the next input, then we can loop through it. Now what? We can either check for individual sets. So if any one of the element in all the sets, not all the sets, if all the sets combined and if any single element is not present in this set, it's gonna be a false. So we need to first check for that case. So we can combine all those small sets given over here, and we can check whether if a single element in that is not present over here, then it's going to be a false. Otherwise it's going to be true. So let's first make a list like that. Subset group equal to set. Then we can append it to dot update. We can use the update function over here. Then set of map of dot split. Okay, so we'll be taking this input as well as this input. So every time the this loops, an input will be added to this subset group. So now we can just print it out and check whether how it looks like. Let's run the code. Okay, our test case is for our input, so both the sets gets combined, and we can check for custom test case. Suppose this is our test case itself, then let's paste it, and similar to that there is one more. Let's change the value, it's set right, so it's gonna okay, and here we can add 3. Then let's check it. So here all the 3 sets gets combined to a single set, as here set 1 1 11 12 100 gets removed, 11 12 gets removed, so the remaining things will be added. It's a set, right? So now we can make a function and check whether it's a correct or not. Then group, let's make a function like that. Strict superset, right? Strict superset checker. So that's gonna be our function, and we can define the function. Define strict superset. Yeah, there is spell mistake, yeah, whatever, let it be there. Then now we can check for the A list. We need to check for I in subset group. If I not in A, so like we will be looping through the subset group, and the combined group of all the sets here, and if a single element is not present in A, it's gonna return false. So return false, else it's gonna return true. So here if a single element in this subset group is not present in A, it's gonna return false, and otherwise true. Let's run it now. So we finally got the output as correct. Then let's submit the code. Okay, we got all the test cases correct too. So but we did not check for this criteria, if the length is same, and we did not check for individual sets whether it's correct or not. Without doing that, we still got the all test cases correct. So we can just try for that too. So in order to do that, let's change the function. Okay, let it be, remove this part, then let it be over there, strict subset checker. We can define strict subset checker, then we can take the input over here, subset equal to okay, set of input rows, so we get the subset right. So we can then take the subset. For I in subset, if I not in A, return false. Okay, it will return false. Then if this is a true statement, right? It's a subset if all the elements is present in A of this set is present in A, it's going to be a subset too, and we need to check for true subset. So we can change it. Instead of that, we can check for the length, right? If length of A equal to length of subset, then it's gonna return false, right? False. If length are same, then else return true. Now actually we are checking for individual sets, and here for each thing it will just keep on, so we need to add it to something. Like we can just make a list, something like result equal to list, then we can append the result over here that we get from this function. So that dot append of whatever is returned, it will get appended over here. Then let's print the result and check whether what we get. So when we do this, we get a true and a false here, like the same way that we have here, true and a false. So only if all the sets are true, we will get a true, and for all false we will get a false. So we can check for that too. If all of result equal to true, then print true, else print false. Okay, let's try it now. Okay, we finally got it correct, so that it will check for the individual case too, and let's submit the code and check for the remaining test cases. Okay, we got it correct too. So we did the problem by two methods. In the first method, we actually did not check for the length case, but we still got the answer correct. So if we are getting the test cases correct, then the answer is correct. But I think that in the test cases there might be some test cases where this particular thing was not needed. That's why the first part got correct. So I think the video is helpful to you guys. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, next day we can meet with the 7th problem.